Ever stared blankly at your NetSuite dashboard, wondering if all your financial ducks are truly in a row? Have you ever felt that nagging doubt about the accuracy of your reports, especially when a period is still open? You're not alone. Many NetSuite users, from seasoned pros to those just finding their way around the system, sometimes find the period close process a little mysterious. Think about it. Your financial periods are the bedrock of your business insights. They're the containers that hold all your crucial transaction data, the foundation upon which you build your reports, make critical decisions, and ensure compliance. Leaving periods open longer than necessary can lead to a host of problems. Imagine accidentally posting transactions to the wrong period, skewing your financial statements and potentially leading to inaccurate analysis. It's like trying to bake a cake with mismatched ingredients. The end result just won't be right. So, the burning question is, how do you confidently and efficiently close those periods in NetSuite, ensuring the integrity of your financial data and allowing you to generate reliable reports? That's exactly what we're going to dive into today. We'll demystify the process, break it down into manageable steps, and equip you with the knowledge to close your periods like a seasoned NetSuite ninja. Before we jump into the how-to, let's quickly touch upon why closing periods correctly is so vital. Beyond preventing accidental postings, a timely and accurate period close ensures accurate financial reporting. Closed periods guarantee that the data within them is finalized, providing a true and reliable snapshot of your company's financial performance for that specific time frame. This is crucial for generating accurate income statements, balance sheets, and cash flow statements. Streamlined audits. When your periods are consistently closed, the audit process becomes significantly smoother and more efficient. Auditors can rely on the finalized data, reducing the time and resources needed for their review. Better decision-making. Accurate financial data is the lifeblood of informed decision-making. Closed periods provide the reliable information you need to analyze trends, identify areas for improvement, and make strategic choices for your business. System performance. While less obvious, keeping a clean and organized system with regularly closed periods can contribute to better overall NetSuite performance. It helps to keep the system running smoothly and efficiently. Compliance. Depending on your industry and location, there may be regulatory requirements regarding the timely closing of financial periods. Now that we understand the importance, let's get into the nitty-gritty of how to actually close those periods in NetSuite. The process generally involves a series of steps, often performed by users with specific roles and permissions. Here's a breakdown. 1. Review open transactions. Before you even think about closing a period, the first crucial step is to ensure that all necessary transactions for that period have been entered, approved, and posted. This includes sales invoices, vendor bills, expense reports, journal entries, and any other relevant financial activities. Leaving transactions unposted can lead to incomplete financial records for the period. Run reports like the unposted transactions report to identify and address any outstanding items. 2. Complete subledger closing processes. NetSuite often has subledgers, such as accounts receivable, accounts payable, inventory, and fixed assets. These subledgers may have their own specific closing procedures that need to be completed before closing the general ledger period. This might involve reconciling subledger balances to the general ledger, running specific closing reports, and ensuring all subledger activities for the period are finalized. For example, in accounts receivable, you might need to run aging reports and reconcile cash receipts. In inventory, you might need to perform inventory costing and reconciliation. 3. Perform reconciliations. Reconciliation is a critical step in ensuring the accuracy of your financial data. Before closing a period, you should reconcile key accounts, such as bank accounts, credit card accounts, and intercompany balances. This involves comparing your internal records with external statements to identify and resolve any discrepancies. NetSuite offers tools and reports to facilitate this process. 4. Review journal entries. Take a close look at all journal entries posted during the period. Ensure they are properly documented, accurately reflect the underlying transactions, and are posted to the correct accounts and periods. Pay particular attention to any manual journal entries, as these can sometimes be prone to errors. 5. Calculate and post accruals and deferrals. Accruals, expenses or revenues recognized before cash changes hands, and deferrals, expenses or revenues recognized after cash changes hands, are essential for accurate period-end reporting. Ensure that all necessary accrual and deferral entries have been calculated and posted for the period. Examples include accrued salaries, prepaid rent, and deferred revenue. 6. Run key financial reports. Before the final close, it's wise to run preliminary financial reports, such as the trial balance, income statement, and balance sheet. Review these reports for any unexpected balances or inconsistencies. This provides a final opportunity to identify and correct any errors before the period is locked down. 7. Initiate the period close process. Now we get to the actual closing within NetSuite. This is typically done by users with the accountant or administrator role. Navigate to Setup, Accounting, Manage Accounting Periods. Here, you'll see a list of your accounting periods and their current statuses. 8. Select the period to close. Locate the period you want to close. You'll likely see columns indicating the status of different closing tasks within that period. 9. Follow the closing checklist. NetSuite provides a checklist of closing tasks that need to be completed. The order of these tasks is usually important. You'll typically see steps like close A/R, close A/P, close inventory, close payroll, and finally, close period. 10. Execute each closing task. Click the Close button next to each task in the checklist. NetSuite will perform the necessary processes for that subledger or area. The status will update as each task is completed. It's important to note that some of these steps might have dependencies. For example, you usually need to close subledgers like accounts receivable and accounts payable before you can close the general ledger period. 11. Address any errors. If NetSuite encounters any issues during the closing process, e.g., unposted transactions in a subledger, it will typically provide an error message. You'll need to investigate and resolve these errors before you can proceed with closing that specific task. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.